This is the story of Peterbot.
You gotta put this together. He's 300 mad, 100.
Oh my god! Someone call the police!
163 HP. 35 white, 25 white.
Wow! Someone call an ambulance! Oh my god!
Peterbot, the kid who is known to have aim but actually used to be a controller player back in the day. Peterbot started playing the game in Chapter 1 Season 2, just having fun with friends like everyone else who played the game, but Peterbot obviously had so much more potential than all of his friends. In the start of Peterbot's competitive career, he played some online division cups and didn't really have any good performances. And he skipped out on the World Cup back in 2019. Peterbot really started to compete whenever FNCS came out, getting some decent placements around the top 1,000 mark. Now that we were coming into Chapter 2, Peterbot quit console and switched to keyboard, and FNCS became squads. Peterbot really had mid-performances throughout Chapter 2 Season 1 to Chapter 2 Season 4. Peterbot picked up a few $100s from the Frosty Frenzy. But this next FNCS in Chapter 2 Season 5 would have his turning point. His placements would suddenly improve like crazy, which was something barely any people could do. Going from top 1,000 placements to consistently top 50 placements, this was crazy and qualified Peterbot to the semi-finals. This didn't mean that Peterbot was suddenly a god, and he failed to qualify to Grands that season. But next season Peterbot improved even more, getting third in one of the qualifiers. Peterbot still just barely failed to go to the Grand Finals, but he is getting closer very fast. Now FNCS All-Stars was coming up, and Peterbot was qualified to compete. This would be Peterbot's best placement so far by a long shot. Peterbot would get 8th place, earning him an insane $18,000, easily making this event triple Peterbot's earnings. Peterbot would then get picked up by Peterbot, a very popular streamer, which would change Peterbot's Fortnite career forever. Peterbot ended up winning this semi-finals. Compared to his 8th last season, Peterbot was still improving, but that couldn't get him a FNCS win, and he got 11th in his first Grand Finals, very good for his first one. But right after this Peterbot would split with Peterbot, which made some people mad at him, but Peterbot didn't give him any backlash. But since FNCS was still trios, Peterbot teamed up with Buck and Macwood. They would make finals pretty easily, getting a first in semi-finals round 1. But in the finals they did nitrogen monoxide better and got 11th place. But Peterbot stayed with Buck and Macwood for Grand Royale. Wait, if you're still watching, please hit that subscribe button, as in trying really hard to hit 100 subscribers. Thank you. Now that Grand Royale has started, Peterbot had very consistent placements, around top 10 in all of the qualifiers, but in the finals he surpassed expectations yet again, earning $28,000 and getting 4th place in the Grand Royale. But after this, Fortnite turned into Chapter 3 and Peterbot teamed up with Agent Quanti, and they ended up getting 10th in that FNCS Grand Finals, Peterbot's best trios FNCS performance. After this performance, Peterbot teamed up with a rising Fortnite player Byler, and this duo was quickly rising in the placements, getting first in the first FNCS qualifiers, and take a guess, they got first in Grand Finals, also putting an end to the Buga and Mero triple FNCS run in the process. Peterbot practically carried Byler to this win, which gave Peterbot his first FNCS win. Now Chapter 3 Season 3 FNCS was starting, and Peterbot and Byler didn't come short at all, getting a 6th place, which Peterbot was still pretty much carrying Byler. No hate to Byler, of course, the next FNCS didn't happen, but FNCS Invitational did. Byler didn't come to the Invitational because of so-called personal reasons. Peterbot played with his pro friend Jamper, and this was a terrible performance. Peterbot got 37th, and even got dead last in the first day. After this disappointing performance, Fortnite switched into Chapter 4. Peterbot teamed up with the World Cup champion Buga. But this did not turn out to be the dream team like everyone expected them to, and they got a really disappointing 16th in the Grand Finals. This didn't make Peterbot give up at all though, and Peterbot teamed back up with Quanti, and they had another decent performance like the last time they teamed up in Grands, this time being a place higher than they got last time, getting 9th place this Grands. But after that performance, it again wasn't enough for Peterbot's standards and he teamed up with a pretty unknown player named Larson. This didn't go like Byler did at all and he got 18th in Grands with Larson. Peterbot was not happy with this. Now that Fortnite was coming into Chapter 5, Peterbot teamed up with Polo. This duo would create history permanently. In the Chapter 5 Season 1 FNCS they would get second place, losing to Acorn and Cold that season. But now the Greek season was starting up, and Peterbot and Polo won every single Cash Cup, and in one of the Cash Cup finals they won every single game in the Cash Cup finals. This was absolutely insane, and blew everyone away. But Peterbot and Polo had even more to show by winning Grands by over 300 points, and getting over 1000 points. Now currently Peterbot and Polo are on track to either win Grands or almost 100% get top 3, competing for the win with Clicks and Vano, Batman Buga and Rapid and Tayson and Ionzo.